I love myself a hot Sammy. How do we feel about that one, guys?
Again, just all right.
Just all right. All right. Well, we're recording, so we should probably get going. Hello, hello, and welcome to the Royds Review, hot and fresh. I'm Rob.
And I'm Andy. That's big because I got really big.
I'm scared. I'm scared he's going to step on me. I hope.
Ooh.
And with us today to discuss Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, is our buddy Sam Brooks.
Hello.
You want to take that again?
No, that's a good one. Hello.
Oh, okay.
What's up?
Sam, you're never going to direct anything.
That's all right.
If there's a...
need to.
Sam, you were with us on our Ant-Man's 1 and 2 episode, so we thought it was only proper to bring you back for Ant-Man 3.
Appreciate you. I mean, it would be weird if I only did 2, you know?
That's
It was
true.
like, maybe they're like, oh, they're not friends anymor, you know? Cut them out real quick.
Yeah, that's
drama
right.
behind the scenes at the
There's
Royds Review.
a big time drama over here.
Well, what'd you guys? You know what?
You know what?
Why you stick to the plan,
Yeah. I'm sorry.
big guy?
I'm just eager. I'm an eager beaver.
Yeah, oh man, I'll show you a beaver, baby.
Uh-oh.
Shows you just a big beaver. He turns it around. He's like, there you go.
So, did anyone see this opening night?
No.
Nope.
Now, Sam and I saw this together. That's how I knew Sam didn't. We saw it in an almost empty theater. It was Saturday morning.
It was
Really?
Saturday at 11. Yeah.
Yeah. How was the theater you saw it in?
I saw it this morning, the day of our Megazord on Sunday.
Nice.
At 9:45 in the morning.
Oh, that's
And
big
wasn't-
early.
It wasn't sold out, but there was a lot of people there.
Okay, yeah, there really was
Okay.
not a lot of people when we saw it.
Mm-mm. It was
nice.
pretty barren. Pretty big barren wasteland, you know. Just some desert, really.
You saw Ant-Man 3 in a desert.
yeah.
That's what you're telling me.
That's pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, drove out to Arizona, you know,
You drove out to Arizona
to see Ant-Man Quantumania, yeah. And the Wisp.
Okay.
Don't forget the
and the Wisp. Okay.
Yep.
Sam, I'm gonna get in my car. I'm gonna drive up to New York, and I'm gonna fight you in the street. And I'm probably gonna lose. You're a big dude.
bare knuckle brawl.
I'm gonna swallow
You
my
never
fucking
know.
teeth. But it's just the idea of it.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
okay. I don't want to fight. Right now.
Yeah, you know what?
We're good.
We're good. Yeah, we're good.
Everybody chill.
All right, well, now that you two have made up, why don't we get into our thoughts on Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania? Let's start with some short, spoiler-free reviews, one at a time here. And I have Andy's favorite thing in the world, guys. Guess what I have?
Oh, fucking God.
Penis.
I have a penis. That is Andy's favorite thing in the world.
It's his
You
favorite
got
thing.
me. You got me.
I mean, there's a tier list, and that is pretty much at the top.
Yeah, that's my
I
favorite
love-
thing, too, is my own.
I love my penis. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
All right, Wheel of Names, baby!
It's riveting podcasting.
Shut the fuck up, okay? It's already
No,
done.
you shut the fuck up.
No,
No, you shut the fuck up.
No. All right, fine. I'm going to shut the fuck up so you don't even know who it landed on.
Who did it land on, though?
Sammy!
Hey, I'll do it.
All right, yes. Okay, Sam, give a short, quick review. What'd you think? Spoiler free.
Quick review. Pretty good. Not great in my opinion. Sort of like just a lot of fun at the end, but like not. I don't know. Just not what I was expecting. Not as big as I was expecting, or as like didn't hit as hard for me, I guess. But still fun, good time. You know, it's Ant-Man. There was a couple. I don't know. I felt like myself criticizing the movie. A couple misses. So I'd say like good, not great. You know, boom, right there. That's what I'd say.
All right.
Okay.
Fair.
What's that wheel of names? Who's next? Oh, it's gonna be Mr. Andy.
That's me.
Very good.
Mr. Anderson.
My spoiler-free review is that I had a very good time in this movie, and quite contrary to Samuel's opinion, I thought this movie had huge stakes, especially compared to the first two Ant-Mans. And I had a good time, like, all the way through. I have some criticisms, but all the way through I was having a grand old time. And yeah.
All right, I think the wheel of names is gonna land on me, but I gotta hit it anyway, and it landed on me. So I have a very short review.
All right.
I thought the acting was really good. I really liked the story. I didn't love the CGI, but overall, I had a pretty good time.
All right.
Those are our spoiler-free reviews. Goodbye, everybody. I
don't know this song. What's this song?
What's the fucking opening?
Oh my God.
He's a fake fan. He's a phony.
You guys are doing blue. You guys are scat, man. I can't tell. How am I supposed to know?
Again, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, it's just noises. We just make noises.
Started doing a random beat. Wow, what's that?
Let me ask you guys. Did you guys happen to catch any of the trailers before the showing?
We did.
We did.
Wow.
Called a
I feel like we should really just talk about the big two, since this is a superhero movie. We'll talk about the superhero movies they showed.
I don't know. Come on. I think there was a big three.
Well, what's the third one there, Robbie?
Come on, the Michael Jordan shoe movie.
Wow, they made a movie about a fucking shoe. Riveting.
Here we go. Okay. It's Air Jordan. It's got Michael Jordan and Nike in the same movie, and it's got Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. It's got to be good. It's got to be good.
I'm sure the movie's fine. But, hey, what's next? Socks? Are they going to write a movie about socks? Starring Ben Kingsley? Huh?
I mean,
good. Let's get some heavyweight.
Somebody would see that fucking movie with
Let's
Ben
get
Kingsley
some heavyweight actors to just chew up scenes about fucking dress wear.
It's the biggest shoe
Riveting.
ever. It's the number one shoe ever. It's the biggest. Everybody wears Nikes.
Sam, let me ask you a question. Do I put it on my foot?
Yes.
Is that interesting?
It is when you put Michael Jordan in there and the biggest shoe of all time. Yeah. Catches audience attention. Oh my God. Whatever.
At the end of the trailer, he goes, "What's it called?" He goes, "Air Jordan."
Air Jordan.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so. Shut up. No one cares. Shut up. Turn it off.
Jeez, man. My God. It's definitely. I'll see it. I'm gonna see it now in spite. That's what I'm gonna do.
Go ahead.
See it in
Go ahead.
spite. And then when it's good, because it's got Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, and they wrote it, I'm gonna be.
And as we all know, they've never had a miss.
Oh, here we go.
And I think that was actually the only trailer.
Oh,
Robbie.
What?
We had the Flarsh and the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
what if you change it to the Flesh instead of the Flash? How you feel?
Sounds a little gross.
What about the flush? It's about a toilet.
Nice.
Really fast toilet.
The Flarsh. I just went with the same thing I said before.
Very good.
Hey,
I like it.
I gotta tell you, I'm fucking hyped for the Flash.
Because you really like Ezra Miller and all the things they did.
I don't love Ezra Miller. But this trailer, you gotta admit, this trailer fucking
Slaps. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good.
This trailer slaps, yeah. I mean, look, you got Michael Keaton in there. Ezra Miller, say whatever you want about him, but he's still a good actor. And seeing two of him in the, oh boy, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good time.
Real quick, let's just make sure we're referring to Ezra Miller as they.
Right.
them. Yeah,
They, them.
right. Two of
Ezra
them.
Miller, they.
They're good when they're there. It's just that it turns out they're a fucking psychopath. But like,
Right.
irregardless.
I'll kill you. I'll murder you dead.
Regardless, this movie looks fucking
Sick.
fine.
It looks hot. It looks.
I
like
think
hot
that
fire.
that Michael Keaton is the only Batman who can say, "I'm Batman," and I'm like, yes. Like everyone else, I'm like, that's corny.
It hits
But
me
when
right
he
in the
says it, I'm just
feels.
like, hell yeah,
Yep.
that's Batman.
As soon as I saw him in the
Rocky.
suit, I was like, fuck, this guy looks sick.
Yeah, he's doing
And
a
then
lot
they
more.
and they did the music from the.
yeah, the Tim
Oh
Burton.
my god, yeah, from the Tim Burton.
That's the
Woo.
best score that's ever been.
It's true. I don't know. Maybe Danny Elfman and VGAS, but.
I mean, that's the same thing.
Oh, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. Okay.
God damn it, Sam. All
I
right.
rest my case. It's the greatest score that's ever fucking
You're right.
been.
You're right.
I arrest your case.
Oh no,
The prison.
I better lawyer up.
I was also hyped when I saw Supergirl.
Yeah, Supergirl, fucking sick.
Yeah, that looks sick. I'll be honest, it is jarring when you see like Supergirl's like Supergirl has brown hair. What?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't care. I want to stress, I don't care, but it's always jarring when it's like a character's always had like,
Right.
you know what I mean?
All right. Quick
And they
question.
did away with the skirt, which I'm cool with. I
Oh,
feel
I'm
like the
totally
skirt is
cool with
little-
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's
it's a little
totally fine.
unnecessary.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things where you see a hair change like that from like a different color, and you're like, that's jarring. Because
Yeah.
my first thought is like, who is that? And it's like, oh shit, that's Supergirl.
Yeah, I think that's
Yep.
why even in the
That's why
trailer
they
she's
did the
like,
name
"I'm
drop.
Kara."
Yeah.
But like, you see that she comes out of the. She was like definitely being held hostage in this universe, and I'm so fucking ready for that to see her come out and just fucking start going ham.
Yeah, Sam
Yeah.
loves holding women hostage.
No, because it's like.
No.
My God. That's not the reason. No, just because any super person that's been trapped up for like 20 years is going to be crazy, and I hope they like exploit that crazy factor of them. And
Yeah, Sam loves exploiting
Yeah,
women.
oh boy, here we go.
You walked into that one too.
I'm just discussing a trailer. Just a trailer. Nothing else. It's a movie.
I really like how it's like clearly based on Flashpoint, but they changed a decent amount of things, and I'm just here for it. I'm fucking here for it.
Yeah.
Also, bringing General Zod.
Oh yeah, that too.
Michael Shannon is General Zod. Michael Shannon's fucking excellent in everything.
Yes. I will not eat one iota of shit.
Yes, one of the
He
greatest
is.
line
He's really.
deliveries of all
He's
time.
really good though. He is really good.
Yeah, he's
Hey,
great.
him playing Zod in Man of Steel. Woo, boy.
Yeah.
Top 5
Um,
villain. Top
Also,
5.
I liked how they changed Ben Affleck's suit. He's got a little bit of the blue on the cape. I'm in. Totally. in.
He looked like he was driving. There's 2 scenes when he's driving the Batmobile. It's the motorcycle one, and it looks very eerily similar to the Dark Knight Returns or the Dark Knight Batmobile.
Now,
So I was
do
surprised.
we think in that movie we're just getting 2 Batmen?
I don't know. If Christian Bale made a quick appearance, the audience would go nuts.
Yes, they would. I doubt that Christian Bale would be.
I don't
It
think it'd
did
be,
look eerily similar to his Batmobile. It was looked very, very similar.
but they could do someone that's not even Christian Bale. They could just grab a cameo from an alternate universe, because that's what this movie's all about, just for someone to die in the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could
I
be
mean,
you know-
pretty large.
Listen, what if there's a comedic break in the movie and you get an Adam West type Batman in there?
that would be cool.
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he
what
just
if-
eats shit.
What if they gave George Clooney another shot?
Exactly.
I heard that
Go
that was
for
like
it.
actually somewhat in the works or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, I heard that.
I
I
read
feel
that.
like if
yeah.
George Clooney was given a good Batman movie, he'd fucking
I
wreck
think he'd kill it.
But-
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He just got
Georgie
Arnold
Clooney.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Ah. Everybody chill.
A freeze is coming. I am coming. When I'm lifting, I'm coming.
Oh,
boy.
boy, it's coming. I get the pump. You got the pump, and then you're coming. Yeah. we don't have to do Generation Iron, but
Yeah, Flash, I'm fucking here for it. What about Guardians
Looks
3?
sick. I was like, I'm so fucking hyped. I'm so hyped.
I'm gonna cry.
As soon as it like opened, I was like, oh yes, this is gonna be so good. And then I'm ready to go. I'm ready to see it now. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I think it looks better than the Flash, or just as good. I'm
Who's
ready.
dying?
Who's dying?
I know towards the end of the trailer, there is a shot where Drax is holding a limp Chris Pratt. the actor.
Yes.
So the actor's in the universe, but I don't
That's
know what they did
wild.
with Star-Lord. Yeah, it's fucking wacky. Nah, so, but I doubt it's him.
It's not. Yeah.
I think it will be maybe Rocket.
I think definitely Drax.
Drax had a scene in the trailer where he had a big hole in his chest where he was like limping. He wasn't dead though.
I think Drax is dead. I think Rocket's dead.
I think a lot of their contracts are up too.
Well, I know Bautista doesn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, he's like 12 hours in makeup. And he's
Yeah.
like, I'm
Yeah, I
fucking
mean that fucking
tired.
sucks.
He also doesn't want to keep himself in that shape at 50 years old.
Yeah, I mean the guy looks great. He's also
Oh, yeah.
a very good actor.
He is a very good
Oh,
actor.
he's awesome.
But he's getting work, which is nice to see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's in a bunch of stuff. Yeah. But he is good.
But I think
That
he's
movie
like,
with he's in it. It's what's it called?
Knock at the Cabin.
Yeah. M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
Shyamalan Ding Dong.
Yeah, but that he looks good in that movie, and that movie looks good. I feel like that's going to be an actual resurgence for M. Night Shyamalan, maybe.
He's had a string of like pretty.
Yeah,
good.
people
He's
like
got
old.
better. Yeah.
But I'm saying I think Bautista dies, and I think Rocket dies. I think Bradley Cooper's going. I'm not doing this anymore, guys. Like I made a lot of money.
He's got the easiest
Oh,
job.
yeah, he's
of
got
all.
the easiest job. Him and
He just does
Vinny
voices
D's.
and stuff. Yeah.
Vin Diesel will never stop doing Groot.
No.
As long as they're willing
He's
to pay him,
perfect.
he'll never stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel will never stop doing any franchise he's a part of.
Yeah. I
Listen,
don't blame
This
him.
dies with me.
Do you listen? He's got family behind him. Okay.
Yeah.
either.
Yo, did you guys ever hear the story about how I met Vin Diesel?
I fucking hate this. Go ahead. No, this is such a great story.
I said, "Hey Vin, what's up?" He said, and I was like, "What?" As he was like, "Talk." I was like, "Okay." Let me tell you, you're looking Chronicles of Ridiculous. Let me tell you, he beat me within an inch of my life.
Let me tell you something, Andy. Can I tell you the truth?
Yeah,
That joke is so bad it should be rated XXX.
very good. Very good. And we're back. Yeah.
All right.
Man,
we
not
talked
only am I fast, but I'm furious.
I'm fast and by curious.
Listen, Robbie drives cars in space. Okay, that's all we're gonna say. Drives cars in space.
That just means I drive while I'm tripping balls.
Didn't that franchise start with them stealing DVD players?
Some shit like that, yeah.
It did. Yes, it did.
Hey, what are you doing in space?
You know.
Fuck are you doing,
Dude,
guys?
there's like 50 million of those. What are you doing? What are you doing? You know, one of the scenes is.
What are you doing 1? What are you doing 2? What are you doing 3?
I really like the
Driving
fifth
two
one.
Chargers. Okay.
I remember watching the fifth one with you and a bunch of your pals back in the
Bunch of
day,
buddies.
and I was like ready to hate it, but I was like I found myself enthralled, and I was like, this is
That's when it
actually
was-
really good.
Yeah, that's when it was still like, oh shit, this is kind of semi believable. It's still cool, and we're still doing like car chases mostly.
Yeah.
Now we're like, fucking, I don't even know. I saw him jump off a volcano. No, the Hoover Dam. He jumps off the Hoover Dam in the trailer. So I'm like, come on, man,
He
I'm
just lands
done.
on his shoulder, and he's like, I'm good because I'm so huge.
No, he jumps the car off the Hoover Dam. First up, Hoover Dam wall, you wouldn't be able to get through. He only had like 6 feet to like jump off. I don't know. It was fucking ridiculous, man.
They just have superpowers at this point.
And it's like Charlize Theron's in it. John Cena's
They got everybody,
in it.
yeah.
I was,
that was the other trailer. That was the other trailer that was there as well.
yeah.
Fast 1000.
It was Fast 10.
Well, the fact that we're getting
Fast 10. More like Fast 1000.
Very good. Very good.
Gotcha.
Okay. But Guardians 3 is what started this.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm hyped
Hold
for
up.
Guardians 3.
Did you know that Vin Diesel's in that? You know what else he's in? He's in Fast and Furious.
Oh.
We're just looping around. Ruin Robbie's
Please.
life.
Rob was like, I had a good beat going. I was ready to say my.
I'm going to be
Fine.
honest. I've never seen any of the Fast and Furious movies. I have no interest in watching them. I think we have one scheduled for the podcast. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Upcoming episode. Who fucking cares? But I just don't care. I don't care. These movies don't appeal to me. Probably because I'm a small dick loser.
Beta male.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a beta
man.
male cuck. and
Oh my
I
god!
I can't relate to family.
Yeah. No,
That's-
I also find them mostly uninteresting, except for the one that I saw and I liked.
I mean, Vin Diesel fought a T-Rex just with family. Okay, it's a real thing. Right? He
That
fought
true?
a T-Rex. No.
My God.
Oh,
Oh, another trailer. I'm sorry, another trailer that was there was 65. You guys see the trailer for 65?
I want to see that. I want to see
It looks
65.
fucking cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does.
I'm so into that.
Yeah.
Adam Driver and
big
dinosaurs.
Adam Driver fan. Yep, big Adam.
Yeah, Adam
Driver
Driver's
fan,
great.
So he's I'm ready to go, and I
More.
love dinosaurs.
More.
It's a great meme. I'm sorry. Guardians 3. What were you saying, Robbie?
Let Robbie
I'm
say
very
it.
sorry.
I was just saying that I'm hyped for Guardians 3. That's
I'm
it.
also hyped.
More hyped for Guardians 3, Robbie, or The Flash?
Ooh. Okay, so I will always love Michael Keaton as Batman. That's the Batman I grew up with, and that's the one I'm into. But I have to say Guardians 3. I think the two Guardians movies have been two of the best MCU films,
Yep.
and I think James Gunn is going to go out with a bang. I think he's leaving the MCU with a bang, and this
Yep.
is going to be just I think this is he's going for it. He's going to take a big swing here. I think the MCU and Kevin Feige have given James Gunn pretty fair reign to do what he
Yeah.
wants to do.
Yep.
As opposed to other directors having to kind of fall into this mold. So I'm really excited for this. I think it's going to be emotional.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this has the chance to be. A lot of people have been kind of down on Marvel Phase 4 and Phase 5.
Yeah.
I think this has a chance to be that like shining light, Guardians 3.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
Because
Yep.
I really do think people are going to say that was incredible.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what the
Yeah.
trailer gave me. That's the vibes the trailer gave me was this is going to be a good time. It's going to be a lot of stuff's going to happen. Like big things are going to happen. People might die.
You're going to
You
laugh.
know?
You're going to cry.
You get a pie right in your eye. That's right.
But yeah, I'm super hyped for Guardians 3. That looks like it could be like the turning point of the MCU at this point.
That is, yeah.
What about you, Samuel?
About what? Guardians 3?
Guardians 3 or Flash? Which one are you most hyped?
I mean, that's pretty tough. I'll say Guardians 3, but only by like a centimeter, you know, if we were measuring. So, because Flash 3 with Michael Keaton and like just the whole just after watching, I'm like, wow, this is gonna be sick. We're just gonna let's take me back.
I'm more hyped for the Flash right now, but I know I feel like Guardians is probably going to be like a better movie. But I'm just like hype wise, I want to see the Flash right this instant,
Right now.
like this very.
Quick question: how do you feel about Henry Cavill not being like in this at all?
We don't know.
I don't think he. I think he's. We don't know. That's true. We haven't seen him. Yeah, we'll see. But if he's not in it, I'm gonna be mad. That dude was perfect. Perfect Superman.
Yeah,
What
you
I'm
really get
most
a chance.
nervous about the Flash is that it might not even come out.
Yeah, it's been like I feel like that movie was supposed to come out in like 2020,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they just kept pushing it.
There's every chance there's more delays.
Yeah.
I think they've invested too much money and time. Not
Yeah, and James Gunn came out and said like, this is the one that's going to reset everything for my universe. It's like, okay.
But
Here.
they also may wait to see because like nothing for his universe is planned until 2025. So
Yeah.
they may try to see like, you know what? Let's see how all of Ezra Miller's legal shit pans out.
I mean, now's the time, I think, because it's kind of cooled off.
Right.
they need a movie. They haven't had a DCU movie in a while.
Well, we're getting Blue Beetle this year.
That's true. But I wouldn't be surprised if at the end of The Flash they replace him.
I could see that too.
Replace them, rather. Because, like,
Yeah.
it's pretty risky to have them on at this point. Like,
Yeah. On
they're
set.
clearly
on,
a little
like,
unhinged.
Yeah.
And, I mean, mental health is a real problem. But, like, you can't be kidnapping people and getting weird guns and shit like
Yeah.
you can't. That's not a normal thing to do. You cannot
No.
have a job in pretty much anywhere doing that. So
No amount of star power is gonna like outlive your craziness on set, or your craziness out in public. Oh,
I think it's star powder.
I don't think it is.
No,
I'm just
okay.
gonna
We'll
blow
agree to
it.
disagree. Nice. Well, I think we should get into Ant-Man 3.
All right.
Wisp.
So the first thing I want to start with about Quantumania is the box office.
Okay.
So right now, according to CNBC, Ant-Man and the Wasp has taken in over the weekend an estimated $225 million. It's 104 domestic, that's in the US, and
Okay.
121 million international.
That's huge for an opening weekend.
What did Winter Soldier do in its opening weekend?
I don't think you compare the two. I don't think.
No?
Yeah, that's 10 years ago, Sam.
Yeah.
All right. So like what can we compare this to then?
Wakanda
You can compare it
forever.
to
Wakanda
maybe
Forever.
Doctor
okay.
Strange. Yeah, Wakanda
Yeah,
Forever.
Doctor
But
Strange. or
I think
Wakanda
Doctor
Forever,
Strange
yeah.
is a much better comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there wasn't like a death or anything to really drive
Yeah.
sales. So as fucked up as that sounds, but that's real.
No, you're
I mean,
absolutely
yeah.
right. So
yeah.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, 185 million its opening weekend.
Okay. This
Worldwide?
beat it, huh? This
According to Google, I'm just seeing estimated weekend 185 million.
Wow, people are hyped for
Damn.
Ant-Man.
Now, we also have to take into account that we're farther away from the pandemic.
Yep.
Yes.
So what's another movie we might be able to compare it to? What else have we had?
It's got to be Wakanda, I think. Wakanda Forever.
There wasn't any. Oh, Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh,
but that probably didn't do so good opening weekend.
I don't know.
We're gonna find out right now. 303 global.
Good.
Damn.
Lord.
But now you're talking about Thor.
Yeah, that's his fourth movie.
Big, right?
And the last one was like hot fucking fire.
It
Yeah.
was. People were expecting this one to be the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is anyone surprised about the box office or?
No, it's Marvel. It's gonna rake. It's gonna rake it in.
I want to see what happens next weekend and the weekend after. I want to see what this movie finishes with. Kind of.
Right, because the reviews have been kind of middling.
I haven't. What did the reviews say? What are people saying? What are the critics saying? What are the people saying?
The critics are mixed.
Yeah, and the
Okay.
people are more positive.
Right, but that's always the case.
Yeah, but like if you look at Thor: Love and Thunder, which is, in my opinion, a much worse movie than this.
Yeah.
I agree.
The critics were way nicer because it's Taika Waititi, and Taika Waititi has a lot of good shit before that, and he's a respected director and writer, right? He got Oscar noms. So like I feel like a lot of critics are like a little more lenient on Taika Waititi. He's like, well, you still got that Taika Waititi charm. Like, actually, guys, this is one of the weakest MCU movies that's ever been.
Right.
And I think this one is Peyton Reed. I don't really know what else he's done.
This wasn't Peyton Reed.
Sure, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Pretty
It was
sure.
directed
Yeah,
by Peyton Reed.
directed by Peyton
Oh,
Reed
okay.
at the
Sorry.
end,
I was
yeah.
thinking of the writer. My bad. Sorry, everybody.
B.
I was thinking about the writer.
Robbie!
This was the first Ant-Man that only has one writer.
That's true.
Oh.
I was telling my wife beforehand, I was like, Paul Rudd like co-writes these movies. She was like, no way, pretty cool. And then like at the end of this one, it just said the guy who wrote it, and I was like, oh. And she was like, I thought you said he fucking wrote it.
And now you're getting
We got into a
divorced.
huge blowout, dude. Things are on the rocks.
Oh man.
I am so sorry.
That's all right.
I'll send you a nice gift basket. You'll get through it.
Make sure that there's some honeydew melons in that.
I'll get you some sweets in there. I was gonna just get you a nice thing of candy. Honeydew melons. You want that? Okay.
I love a good honeydew.
I'll make them look like mounds for you. Put two into your.
Honey, don't.
Nice.
Thanks. Sam, you said you had more of a mixed.
I say good, not great. So good,
Yeah.
not great is my yeah.
Robbie, what about you?
I really enjoyed Quantumania. I thought the story was really good. I thought the acting was really good. I thought Michelle Pfeiffer was awesome.
Yeah.
I thought Jonathan Majors was incredible.
Yeah.
And even Bill Murray wore his working boots.
Yeah.
He shows up for one scene and reminds everyone why people like Bill Murray, because he actually put some effort into what he was doing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest issue was it looked exactly like Thor: Love and Thunder. the CGI, especially the backgrounds, the creatures looked cool, like that little pink blob or whatever, Veb.
Yeah.
Like that looked good. Fireface looked good. So those like Star Wars-esque creatures looked good, but the backgrounds all looked like a cartoon. There were parts like when they looked over Kang's entire army, it looks like a cartoon. And I'm just over this everything CGI. Give me some puppetry, build some sets. And like when they're traversing the quantum realm, I want to see some sets. I want to see stuff that they can interact with, because the same care that was put into even the first Avatar was not put into this movie, and that needed to happen. And my biggest issue is all of it looked second rate, especially when you compare it to a movie like Avatar. And it's like, if you're not going to put all of that, all the time and resources into the CGI and the special effects, then build sets, make things that these characters and these actors can interact with, because it'll look a lot better to me.
See, I disagree. I thought the movie looked great overall. I didn't really have any parts where I was like, that looks bad. I thought the whole thing looked really good.
I thought I have to agree with Robbie on the big, when it goes into the big scenes, like the civilization thing. I want more detail. It seems almost clear that I know Marvel doesn't spend, like when they buy CGI, they spend and they expect stuff to happen in like a really fast turnaround. You need to give the animators more time, the VFX guys more time, because the civilization shot, right, when it's like the rings are moving, it looked cool, but I was like, I could tell it's fake. I know it looks fake. Where when you go to the Avatar movie, especially the new one, you're like, holy shit. You're like, I can't tell if this is real or fake. It's so good. And I'm not saying you're going to put the same care as that into this, because, James Cameron's a wild man and he spends 10 years to make movies and stuff. But like, give it a little more time. I know like Marvel has the schedule. It's like, this movie's in, they got like, oh, we got phase 4. We got all the movies planned out and everything. If you need to give it a little more time to make the movie, like imagine if the whole movie looked like 5 times better and everything looked more real, like you could touch it. It would put the movie over a little more for me. But I mean, it still looked good. It's like, if you talk to a CGI guy, I feel like they'd probably be like, yeah, they didn't put enough time into it. On certain scenes, like when it's like close up visuals, it always looks good. Like Kang's face thing looked really cool, like when it went blue and his suit looks sick. But then when you zoom out, sometimes, it's fucking awesome,
flawless. I love that shit.
I love when he fucking went into the rage and he started throwing the lasers. Yeah, it's fucking sick.
Real quick, thank you so much for listening. If you want to send us some feedback, send us an email at roydsreview@gmail.com. That's ROYDSREVUE@gmail.com.
You could also find our music on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your music, by searching The Royds. That's ROYDS. We have 2 albums and a Christmas song. Hope you like it.
So let's get into it. What'd you guys think of Kang and Jonathan Majors as Kang?
Good.
Oh, he brought it. He
always brings it. He's a very good actor.
Yeah, he's very good. Yeah, I think he's definitely like a huge threat. And I liked how they built him up before that. Like everybody was talking like, oh, you got to look out for him. Like he's coming. And it's like, whoa, spooky. And then he shows up and he like delivers.
Yeah.
So I thought he was going to be more menacing. I thought he was going to be more like, he's like, you could tell the rage is like underneath and it's bubbling for a little bit, which is good. He's doing good. But if you compare Kang to Thanos, like Thanos, it scares me so much more than Kang does. Kang got beat by Ant-Man in like his first little go with him. I don't know. I feel like this movie, Kang should have won, and they should have done like a 2-part movie, because then like I didn't really care. They were like said him, and they tried to do the build up and like Janet, like it was good, but it was rushed. Let that like build it up so I actually care. So I'm actually like scared as shit. Like make Kang the big bad guy or something.
Kang is a huge force, but it's only because there's so many of him.
That's the point.
So
Exactly.
like he's really
Okay.
just a regular guy, just enhanced by technology. So like
Hmm.
Listen, we're in full spoilers here.
But
So
were you as
that's true.
scared? Yeah. Were you as scared of him as Thanos? No.
but let's
I
be honest,
wasn't.
were you that scared of Thanos in his first movie appearance at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy?
Uh it brought a lot of weight. It carried a ton of weight when you saw the glove and you saw him pick it up. It was sick. It was fucking
Actually,
awesome.
his first appearance was technically in the Avengers.
Oh, that's right. At the end of Avengers. That's right.
Right. But
But yeah, like Andy said, the whole thing about Kang is there's so many of him that makes these after credit scenes so important. So yes, Kang,
like-
this Kang dies or whatever
That
happens
was just
to him.
one.
Yeah,
that's
but
true.
then-
Yeah, that's where the weight is. You're right. But we're just talking about what we had in the movie. I was like, this guy.
But you see
Like, I want him-
Immortus,
Mhm.
you see Immortus, you see Rama Tut, you see Scarlet Centurion. You know what I mean?
That was
You
cool.
see Victor Timely.
That was very
So
Yeah.
they're showing all these variants of Kang who are going to be threats in future movies. And the fact that, now along with the Skrulls, think about it, Kang can show up anywhere.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because we saw in that arena, there's countless Kangs.
That
The
was
Council of Kangs.
Yeah.
So like they exiled that one because he was, I guess, he was too rude of a dude.
He was
right?
the most righteous.
Yep.
He was too righteous. His goals were too far. He wanted to destroy the timelines when they just want to control them.
So do you think that he's dead?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
But yeah. I don't know. The Kang said he was dead, and they are very technologically advanced and smart. So maybe he is dead.
But how did they say at the end of the movie? They said they threw a larging in particle and an ensmalling particle, and
So
he got trapped in a loop.
Ripped him out of time. Yeah, like ripped him physically
So
out of time.
I think it's one of those things that I guess can be solved at some point. Maybe I have no idea. That's one of those situations where they're gonna leave it open in case they feel like bringing him back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I mean, they got a billion Kangs to choose from.
Exactly.
But I mean, in the comics, Kang is a descendant of Reed Richards and Sue Storm.
Right.
I wonder if they're gonna do that.
That's
That would
I'll be
kinda
honest.
nuts.
That's something I was really expecting to happen at some point.
Yeah.
When they kept saying I was banished here, I thought it was going to be the Fantastic Four that banished him originally.
I mean, it's cool that the Kangs did it. It's a
Oh,
good
no.
move. Yeah.
I agree. I don't think it was bad. Just
Mhm.
because it's not what I expected doesn't mean it was bad. But
Yeah.
it was just a surprise to me. I was like, oh, that's cool. I like that. That makes him even a bigger threat for this movie. But when he first started talking about they exiled me and he was never specific as to who, I was like, oh, is he talking about the Fantastic Four? Because even at the end, when we see all the different Kangs appearing, they're showing up by the same thing that Reed Richards appears in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Maybe a little hint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're seeing that same technology, and that was just my thinking that it was the Fantastic Four who were the ones who banished him to the quantum realm.
Do you guys feel like this movie was Star Warsy? Because
Yes.
that's what some people are saying on the internet, and I kind of agree. It was pretty Star Warsy to me.
I mean, I've only seen 3 Star Wars movies, the prequels, and
Okay.
this was better than all of them.
That I agree with.
This was better than all of them. Yeah.
But I got to agree with Sam. This was very Star Warsy in a few senses. Number one, all the little creatures and stuff, which
Okay.
again, I think would have looked cooler, some of them, if we were doing some puppetry here, but whatever. Number two, I think it was Star Warsy because it was a rebellion fighting against
Oh, okay.
tyranny.
Yeah.
Right.
And number three, I talked about it before, but we get that shot, and I think it's an above head shot or an overhead shot of Kang's troops, all the blue-headed people.
Yeah.
And that really gave me vibes of Attack of the Clones. Or maybe it's Revenge of the Sith, but when they go through and you see, and it's very computerized, I said it on our previous episodes, on the Star Wars prequels, but it's very computerized, and they go through all of the stormtroopers or whatever, and it's very similar to me to Kang's all of his blue army.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying it's Star Warsy because of the characters, because of the like, you know how like their ships like have or could move and stuff. I was like, oh, it's kind of like just the whole vibe, just the whole look. Like once Ant-Man gets down to the, you know, to like where the blob guy is and where the lady who's like the leader or whatever, I was like, this is pretty Star Warsy. Like looking at it with the buildings and just all the characters and stuff. I thought the goop thing was funny though. Thought the drink
that was
drink
cool.
the goop, yeah. Like there was a
Yes.
lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I
that-
honestly, my big gripe with the movie is just like build up this villain more. I just didn't care. I just didn't care. He needed an entire movie to build this stuff up, not like
I have to disagree because we saw Loki.
Yeah, Loki
Yeah.
helped with that a lot.
Loki helped a good amount. He built up a little bit.
Like that was Kang at his most like reasonable, and he was
Yeah.
like, "Hey, if you kill me, a storm is coming." And then she's like,
Yeah.
"All right, slice, kill
Yeah.
him." He was like, "All right,
All right."
well, I told you."
Well, that's now. Is that 2 Kangs who have been banished?
I guess
I don't know if the
I
other
would
Kang was
assume-
banished. I
Was he
can't
banished?
remember.
I don't
I don't
remember.
know. I think he just
But like they're
Yeah,
calling him the
live
one
by.
who remains and all that, but and I don't know if they're different. They got to be different from the comics. But like he's all alone. But like if it's these 3 other Kangs, if it's Ramen Tut and the Centurion and the other guy,
Yeah.
if they're the ones who are the ones in control, they wouldn't just leave this guy in charge of the multiverse, would they?
I think he said he was keeping them all back. I
Yeah.
think he was like he was stopping them from doing what.
he had like
they
a
wanted to
random
do.
multiverse generator, so they
Okay.
couldn't control it. Yeah.
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 I got to rewatch Loki. I really liked Loki.
Yeah.
Loki was
Yep,
the
I
best
really-
thing, the best show they did by far.
I
Yeah.
totally agree.
Yep.
Totally agree. I can't
Yep.
wait for season 2.
Yeah.
Remember
Also, how do you like the little post credits with our boys?
I loved it. Victor Timely.
Yeah.
Oh, that was sick.
Victor Timely and
Yeah.
also wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Owen Wilson,
wow.
Morbius. No, Mobius, not Morbius.
Yeah,
Mobius,
Mobius,
yeah.
M. Mobius. You know what? Fuck you, Marvel, for having characters named Mobius and Morbius.
Yeah, but is Morbius even really a thing?
It's owned by Sony.
But just the fact that there was this movie called Morbius, and now I have this character called Mobius.
Yeah.
Morbius shouldn't exist. The movie one.
Not the
Yeah,
movie
no,
one.
no, that's such a he's in like 6 issues of any comic ever. Like fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I loved it. I thought that was a great prelude to Loki season 2.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, 100%.
Um,
A lot of people are gonna watch that.
oh, heck
Definitely.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Loki was very good.
What'd you guys think of the humor in Ant-Man 3?
I enjoyed it. I thought a lot of it hit.
I think it was lacking compared to the first 2.
Well,
Ooh,
there
I
were more.
disagree.
This was more. There were more stakes here.
Oh yeah.
I think
This-
there's less jokes, but the jokes are still very funny.
Agree. I'll agree with that.
I'm
Yeah.
with Andy. I think there are less jokes, but the jokes hit better because there are less jokes.
I liked how Cassie
Mm.
was just telling MODOK to stop being a dick.
Cassie was,
But
I'm gonna be
just-
honest, she was annoying as hell. She was
You are
pretty annoying.
wrong. I
No,
disagree with
she
that.
was annoying, man. I was like, where's the other actress? She was ugh.
She did replace that other actress
Yes.
randomly.
It is recasting,
Yeah.
but I think
I didn't mind her at all. I thought
Yeah.
she was all right.
I thought they were one aging her up, but also too, I thought she was good.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like she did a good job. I feel like she acted well and like, but something about her, something about, I was just like, this doesn't remind me of the other Cassie. The other Cassie was like,
Well, the last time you saw Cassie, she was a literal child.
yeah, I mean, you saw her a little bit in Endgame. You saw,
Yeah,
like,
but now she's in her
apologize.
late
That's true.
teens. So like,
Yeah.
I feel like they tried to make this Cassie the same as young Cassie when she would be totally different, you know?
I guess I thought Cassie was really good. I thought she
Yeah.
was a great part of this movie. I love the fact that she's learning to be Ant-Man and
That was
Scott
cool.
Lang was giving her lessons.
That was cool
Yeah,
too.
that was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
I liked how like when Paul Rudd that's another we haven't even talked about how good Paul Rudd is in this. Like
That is
Right.
something that I
at
definitely
the
agree
end
with. He's
where
very
he's getting
good.
mad. Like
Yeah.
you never see Paul Rudd get mad. I was like, oh shit.
When he was like, "We had
Pretty
a
intimidating.
deal," I was
Yeah.
like, "This is
I was
sick.
like, hell
This
yeah.
is
Hell
awesome." Yeah.
This
Yeah.
dude loves his daughter and he's gonna kill you.
That whole like the end, like from basically from when Bill Murray shows up to the end, I was like, okay, I'm into this. But from the beginning to where Bill Murray shows up, I was like, I was still on Rocky. I was like criticizing it a bunch.
I love that we got right into it. This
do
movie
like that.
wasted no time.
It couldn't waste any time.
Yeah, I liked it from the start till the end.
Yeah,
I like
really
seeing the
enjoyed
family
it.
together. I like seeing when
Vin
Cassie's
Diesel?
like, I built. Yeah, it's family. No, I like seeing her Cassie call him grandpa and
That's weird to me. Why are you calling
Them-
him grandpa?
them
We
building
had a
the,
question
the
segment
thing.
for this. That would be one of my questions.
Oh,
barely know him.
grandpa. Yeah. I don't know. I think I need to see the movie again. I liked it though, especially.
I'll definitely rewatch it in
yeah.
6 weeks when it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
No.
What did you guys think of MODOK?
I had a feeling that they were going to make him more of a joke character because his appearance is fucking bonkers. But I appreciated that they made him a genuine threat.
Right.
I think he needs to be more of a threat than that.
Yeah, but then they just made him a joke, which
Yeah.
is also fine. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm totally cool with him being a joke.
Nobody's
end
showing up
part
for
with him
MODOK.
was-
We're all here for Jonathan
Yeah.
Majors Kang. That's
Pretty
what
much.
we're here for.
Pretty
The
much,
mask
yeah.
looked sick.
It did.
I really wish that he stayed in the mask the whole time, honestly. And then they revealed it like, oh, it's Darren at the end instead of like right away. But it was funny. They used Darren for jokes, and they were funny, especially the end.
Yeah.
When he stopped.
He's like,
Yeah,
and
when
I am not a dick.
dick. Yeah, that was
At least I get to die an Avenger.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, you're in.
yeah, that was really funny. He's like, you were like a brother to me.
Yeah, he's
Come
like,
on,
was I?
dude.
Was I?
Well, yeah, that was all good. It was funny, but I was like, this is MCU. You could have made MODOK a serious heavy hitter. You could have he should have been way more dangerous. But
Yeah, but his
Whatever.
appearance, people like you got to remember, you're making these movies, they've got to include a mainstream audience. You cannot
Right.
make MODOK a legitimate villain with that look.
he was scared. You could have made him semi-legit. He looked fucking good with the mask on, and he's supposed to be machine only designed for killing.
But now I'll also say this. There could be a Kang who makes another MODOK.
His little butt and his little leg.
Yeah, that was great.
I wish at that point he just looked down and went, "My dick!"
Yeah. I liked it. I liked all that.
I really
I-
liked MODOK. Yeah.
I thought I was
a
gonna.
waste of a good character sometimes. So
I mean,
You
I
weren't
just-
getting a real movie version of MODOK. He
True.
doesn't we have to remember something. Not every comic book character translate to movies.
true.
And MODOK as a heavy hitter does not translate. He looks ridiculous.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
You're right. Well, I mean, with his face, Darren's face, his huge fucking forehead. Yeah,
Yeah.
But even then, if the main villain was just a guy buzzing around on the screen like that, we'd all be
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is this?
you're right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, depends on how cool you made him and what you did, but yeah, I got you. You're right.
It
though.
would be a third tier Marvel movie because it would have to be like,
I mean, you have MODOK and some other villains. You probably have a couple in the movie.
Well, they did. They did MODOK and Kang. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, like
Yeah.
that's the thing. MODOK can't be a lead villain. He wasn't the lead villain. And the way they worked it out is like awesome. We've seen MODOK. He's dead. We don't have to worry about him anymore.
Yep. It was a cool little, basically giant Easter egg for the movie, right?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
like
cool.
something for the fans.
It was a cool Easter egg. Yeah, it was good for that. I'll give you that.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like this as an Ant-Man movie, it's like if you weren't connected to the MCU, and you were just like, I like these movies because they got Paul Rudd and they're fun, and you were just watching Ant-Man movies. This one, you'd be like, what
Right.
the fuck is going on here?
Yeah. Do you
This
think
is
it's
like
the best?
Star Wars?
Yeah. Do you think this is the best Ant-Man movie?
I'm going to have to say
Yeah.
no, only
I'm gonna
because
say yeah.
it didn't have to be an Ant-Man movie. This movie could have been with any superhero.
Well, that's my
Yeah.
one complaint in this movie is that nobody learned a lesson. Like there was no like character arc for anyone. It was just like, wow, all this really cool shit.
Oh,
happened.
MODOK.
Maybe Janet
Yeah, I
and
guess, but it
MODOK
was
in a
like-
joking way. Maybe Janet.
Yeah.
Janet was the only
Janet,
one.
I guess she was like, I kept secrets. Maybe I shouldn't keep secrets. That's about it.
Secrets. Yeah, it was.
I mean,
yeah, not a great character arc.
just like this was just moving like the plot of the MCU at large forward.
Yep.
Which is cool. I'm here for it. I really enjoyed
Right.
the movie, but like there really wasn't any like character stuff that I can think of.
Yeah.
Other than like, I mean, MODOK, they told him not to be a dick, and he was like, "Okay, now I'm a hero." So I don't know. Other than that, I really enjoyed it, but yeah, this is like compared to the other two, which are like heist movies.
Yeah.
This is like a
Totally.
whole nother level.
Totally.
A whole
Whole.
now what? Level.
I mean, they tried to make this kind of like a heist movie with get the core and all that stuff.
oh man, yo,
Yeah.
that scene was so good.
It looked awesome.
I love that shit. When he jumps down to get the core, and then
And
like
it's ju-
multiple
all the hips
of
and
them,
elbows.
that was so awesome.
and then
Yeah,
like
yeah,
when
yeah.
they all hear Cassie, that's when they're like, oh shit,
we
that's
gotta do this
Cassie.
together.
We
Yeah.
all have the same fucking goal here. Let's do it. I was like, oh shit, that's good. That's
I-
fucking good.
I thought
But
he was
again,
gonna get
character wise, that's just Scott loves his daughter. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, no, we
Yeah.
already knew that.
Yeah.
Like that's
I mean,
been
that was kind of
established.
one of the premise of the movies. How much does Scott love his daughter? You know, how much would he do to
That's
Right.
all
her?
3 movies.
That's all of
Yes,
them. Yeah, that's
yes.
just Scott.
I feel like they were trying to complete the arc because now
Yep.
he's like teaching her to be Ant Woman, or
Yeah, I liked how Hope came down too, but then she also just figured it out. This was like much less of a Wasp, Ant-Man and the Wasp. It was mostly like Ant-Man and Kang,
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
and like the Wasp was here too.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
You see, they didn't kiss. No kiss scene.
I'm totally fine with that.
Well, that's because his teeth were loose from getting fucking
Getting
rocked by
beat
Jonathan
up, yeah.
Majors.
That's true.
She would have swallowed his teeth. I'm cool with that. They don't have to kiss. I get it. They
I'll
said
tell
they
you
love.
that-
They
I'll
said they
tell you
love each
this-
other.
Yeah, that's true. They hugged. I'll tell you the scenes I really loved. I really loved when he gets humongous. I really love the scene we just talked about when he, there's he's in the probability storm and they all
Yeah.
unite. That was sick.
Yeah.
I really love when he gets giant and turns into a ball and
Yeah, when he breaks the shield.
yeah, that was
good
sick.
stuff.
Yeah. That whole scene when him and Kang are fighting at the end was really good. When he stayed back to stop
Oh,
him.
a drag out. Absolute
Yeah,
drag out.
sick. Very good.
He was taking big nasty hooks.
Big, huge shots to the body.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was that. And I felt, and once like that's when I started to be like, oh shit, this is real. When Kang was beating the piss out of him, I was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
And he was doing some Captain America shit, just getting up like I could do this all day.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
didn't
no,
say
you
it,
can't.
but
Yeah.
he was thinking
But he
it.
was, yeah. When he
Well-
did the shield, that was good. The shield
Yeah.
when he's blocking the stuff like Cap. There was a
Yeah.
couple Cap references in here.
Yeah.
This is when we talk about like these movies have no stakes because Scott Lang could have died here. Scott and Hope.
I
could
thought
have
he
been-
was.
Scott and Hope could have been left in the quantum realm or something.
That was my huge pride at the end of it. I was like, that was a really good movie. I had a great time. But I said to my wife on the way home, I was like, I guess they just figured it out at the end.
Yeah,
Because
that's what happened.
it's because she
They're
built
trapped, and she went clickety clackety
yeah,
clickety
she
clackety.
built
Oh,
a
it's
thing to
fixed.
search the quantum realm, so she did.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cassie just reopens it, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh,
You guys could do that anytime. I guess you guys could go in and out of the quantum realm now. No problem.
Now they will.
You
Cool.
Now
guys
they
just
will.
figured it out.
Yeah.
You had Kang down there with all of his infinite technology. He couldn't figure out, but you got it. You got it because you built it in your basement. You got it though.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
How do you guys? Yeah, I mean, it was not great. How do you guys feel about the ants?
I
liked
loved it
I like
Loved
because
it.
at the end of the day, you needed the ants.
I really loved it, and how they
Like-
built their own civilization, and they
Yes.
were
And-
big laser ant. It was fucking awesome.
And it didn't come out of nowhere because constantly you saw Michael Douglas like fucking with his ear.
yes, yeah,
And I was like, that's something.
Yeah.
And then it fucking came to a head, and I was like, hell yeah.
Yup.
Yeah, Chekhov's hearing aid.
Nice.
Yeah.
I liked how he just kept saying like, "I love ants. I like ants."
Yep. Yeah.
Like at the end, he was like, "That's a lot of ants."
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well,
Thanks
even
for
at the
showing
beginning
up.
when he's like, they're smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're all looking at the ant farm. He goes, they're smart creatures. Like, what do you want? Like, they're
Yeah.
good.
And then at the, he's like, "I told you they were smart. They
Yeah.
fucking built the
Yeah.
civilization. They saved us. They just beat
Yeah,
Kang."
he's like they built a class 2 civilization.
Yeah. They fucking the ants beat Kang in this.
Mostly,
Yeah.
Eventually.
But
Absolutely.
what happened? We're all left with what happened to them because he comes back.
He probably
he
did a
didn't
big
die.
I'm a big exploding boy.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
The shield thing.
all of his shit was broken, and then he was just like, "Well, I'm still a huge
I'm
fucking
still absolutely
strongman.
ripped. Yeah,
I'm gonna fuck you up." Then he does.
dude. It looks like he's doing those stunts when he pretends to punch Paul Rudd because it looks fucking real when he does
Paul Rudd is again tearing it up in this movie as well.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
he
looks
is.
like he's taking those hits.
He's
good.
doing. He did a good job. He did a good
Yeah.
job in the movie. Their suits looked a lot better than any other movie. Ant-Man and the Wasp suits looked a lot better than any other movie. Kang suit was really good.
Yeah,
Like
Kang suit was
the
excellent. I
costume
really liked it.
design for this movie was definitely good.
Yeah,
The
I liked all
character
the
design, I'd
designs.
say it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I prefer the old Ant-Man suit. I like the kind of
The
old
black
fashioned.
with the red. Yeah.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
like the old fashionedness of it.
I like the new one. I was like, because you knew they had to upgrade it when he was going to fight Kang. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
But the old one probably
I'm
looks
cool with all
better.
of it.
Yeah.
I also liked how at the end, like he's just going back to his life, and he has like random crises in his
Yeah,
mind.
that
And he's
was
like,
very
"Wait, What if
good.
he's not dead? What was he warning us about? Oh fuck!" And then he's
Yeah,
like,
that was
"Let's eat
awesome.
that was
steak."
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
I love
I'm
that.
glad the movie didn't just end and we had that scene because if the movie just ended that way, I would have been like, huh? What?
Yeah, I guess everything worked
Why?
out.
Okay. Yeah.
And
I
it
love-
really is. That really is the ending. That everything worked out, but look out!
But
Stay
it did-
tuned.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love
Classic
that
Marvel.
once the shop owner realizes he's Ant-Man, he charges him.
Yeah.
12
12.
bucks.
He's like, "Oh,
You're
okay,
the bug man,
$12."
right? You're the
Yeah.
bug man. Yeah. Thank you,
Um,
Spider-Man.
That's the guy from I Think You Should Leave. The
Yeah.
car in the car salesman. skit.
Stinky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. Yeah, again, I really enjoyed this movie.
I don't see why a lot of movie critics didn't like it. I really enjoyed it also.
I think
Well-
I think again it comes down to the fatigue. People are just like, if this doesn't blow my fucking socks off, I don't care.
That's where I'm at, though. I am fatigued of the movies now because I'm comparing everything that comes out to Infinity War or Endgame or the first Avengers.
That's your fault.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, that is my fault, but I am getting fatigued. Like, I want to see. Like, that's why when you talked about the Flash thing, I was like, I'm back. I want to see this. This is new. This is
Well,
good. The
I
stakes
like
are also we're in the multiverse now, and the stakes are just confusing. Where when it's like you versus the bad guy, it's just more believable.
but that's at the end of this movie. That's what it came down to. It was
It
just
did.
a drag out fight between Ant-Man and Kang, who's a fucking universe destroying being.
Yeah, and it was
And
good.
he even says, he's like, "I conquered universe. I'm a conqueror.
Yeah,
You fucking talk to ants. I'm gonna fucking crush you, brother."
Yeah. He's like,
And
I killed
Ant-Man's like-
1,000 Avengers. That was
Yeah,
good.
That shit's fucking great.
yeah.
And I think that all the good ones come down to like a 1v1, and then the power of
Mhm.
friendship or something saves them.
Yeah.
Which always fucking happens, which happened in this one.
Yep.
And I'm here for it. Again, I enjoyed this movie, but they're all the same. They're always going to be the same. But I like the formula, and I'm here.
Yeah.
But also, I like that it's starting to get really fucking weird. Like, this movie's weird.
Yep.
And I'm here for it. I'm weird for that. I'm weird for that weird shit.
I would have liked to see Kang killing some other universe Avengers.
That would have been cool.
No, I think they're
would've
saving
been
that
fucking
for
cool.
they're probably going to do some of that in Kang Dynasty. Also, I think it's weird that after all this, everybody, like every one of the main characters just got out and they're fine.
I didn't like that
I
at all.
I thought Michelle P. Fife was going to die.
Someone had to.
Scott should have got trapped. Scott and Hope should have got trapped in the quantum realm, and then go from there. That would have been, would have been easier to swallow. It's not a
I mean,
death, but it's
but
but it's more than.
if they did that, that in like the next movie they would have just been like, "Oh, we figured it out. Boom, he's back."
Oh yeah,
Just like they did in
yeah.
Endgame with the rat and all that.
If somebody died, it would have been. I agree. It would have probably. It would have.
I
Hit me
figured it would
more.
be Michelle Pfeiffer where she would make the sacrifice.
Yeah, sacrifice play.
I really enjoyed the scenes with her and Kang.
They were probably the best scenes in the movie.
Yeah,
I'd
they were
say.
really, really like when she touches the ship and she gets like the flash of his life, and she's like, "What have I fucking done?" And he's like, "Hey, I could still I know you saw some shit. I'll still give you what you want. You can see your
Yep.
daughter."
Yep.
And like, do you think he would have done it? Because he seemed genuine there.
I think he would have done it. I think he would have done it.
Yeah,
But he did. But he's not a man of his word. He backed out of the deal with
he proved
Scott.
that with Scott.
So maybe not.
But
in that time when he saved, because he still kind of, you could tell he like kind of felt something for Janet the whole time because she saved him, and he was like he wants to repay her.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's hard to tell.
it is.
But in that moment, Jonathan Majors is such a good actor because he portrays like 16 different emotions, like just in that moment alone. And he's just fucking chewing scenery. Jonathan Majors is an A+ actor.
Yes,
and
he
so
is.
is Michelle P. Pfeiffer because they're tearing it up.
In those scenes, those were the scenes that made me start to care about Kang, because I was like, oh, okay, now I understand why I care. When in the beginning I was like, I don't care, saying he, him, blah blah blah. Like, okay, like yeah, like we all know. Give me a reason why. I wanted, I can't believe say this. I wanted more rage from him though. I wanted more rage. Like I know it like erupted and like they waited to like. But I wanted more rage right from the get-go. Right as soon as the plan starts to go south, I want to see him scream at the top of his lungs and lose it and then start to go crazy.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
they gave you a little bit of that when like they breach and then they blow up the core thing or whatever. And then he's like, all right, fuck this. I don't need an army. I'm just gonna go down there and start wrecking. And he does. He sends them all back.
And that was the rage I was looking for. I just just wanted that. As soon as the plan started to go south, I wanted to see him start to get really mad because you could tell he's always mad all the time, and he's just holding it in. Yeah, he is very good. He kills it in this movie.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Well, what would you rate the movie? Like a squirteen out of squirteen?
I would go with an 8, solid 8. I had a good time. Just action wise.
Yeah. The action was very good.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I think I go like 7 or 7.5. Yeah.
Yeah. It's I mean, it's because even when there's not action, it's still interesting. Like I was never like bored.
Mm-hmm.
And the movie moves at a clip. I had no problems with the pacing.
It did. The pacing was good. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think I need to watch the movie again. Because I think I'm still in Wakanda Forever. How much I cared about that movie, because that one had some serious weight to it. Yeah. This one had some weight, but it wasn't the same. It's different.
Yeah, I mean, I think what do you think's going to happen with Ant-Man in the future?
I think you think he's going to have a Tony Stark thing where he's worried all the time, and it makes him crazy. You know how Tony was worried after the first Avengers? Yeah. It seems like this kind of same thing is happening to him now. And and I kind of like it.
Yeah, that's an interesting thought. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, he's like the new Tony, After Avengers, Tony was like, I'm worried all the time. I'm going to build an army. Let's make Ultron. Yeah. So we'll see. I kind of want to see that because I want to see these movies are always so happy-go-lucky, where this one wasn't as much, actually, which I do like.
Yeah, and I mean, if you really look at Scott's character, he's kind of like a nothing character.
Yeah,
He's just he loves his daughter, and that's pretty much it.
He's pretty on the surface.
Yeah, and he cares about Hope and Michael Douglas
and Hank. Yeah.
So I like him. He's a likable character, but I'd like to see them flesh him out a little more.
How do you guys feel about Michelle Pfeiffer and Michael Douglas, their relationship and stuff in this movie. I thought it was pretty good. I thought the scenes were pretty good when it
I
was
think
into bantering.
they're a believable couple.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer is still a very beautiful woman
She's a fox.
to
Foxy
this
lady.
day.
Yep.
Misogyny.
She's she's looking good, Robbie. She's looking good. Is Michael Douglas looking good?
It looks fine.
He's looking great after he had cancer. He looks fantastic.
That's true. He had
He
cancer.
had cancer. He's alive. He looks great.
Cancer's a liberal hoax.
Robbie.
Yeah, no. It's a liberal hoax that is to destroy the American tobacco industry.
The tobacco.
Robbie.
Tobacco.
Robbie, what would you give this movie out of 10?
Yeah.
That's a tough thing to ask.
I said 8. Sam said 7.5.
Oh my god! And I said I liked this movie, and I seemed to like the movie more than Sam, but I wasn't gonna go 7.5 because that's high. It's weird because everyone has their own scale, and I was gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
That's good.
But
That's fair.
I really liked it.
Yeah, I had a great time.
Yeah. 7.
Yeah.
There's only 3 points left. It's a pretty high score.
It's a totally fine movie. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I didn't really love some of the CGI because it felt like a cartoon at points.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, I really had a good time. And it was also because it was 2 hours and 5 minutes.
True.
Yeah. I think it is wild that we live in a world where Ant-Man is a high-grossing movie and a high-grossing franchise, part of a larger franchise, and we're getting Kang the Conqueror as like a main villain. I just like that's crazy to me.
It is.
Like that's such a fucking like C-list character.
He shouldn't be fighting Kang.
Kang the Conqueror in the comic, like in the comics, yeah, it's an Avengers level villain, but like you never thought you'd see that on the big screen. But look at us. This is crazy.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Yeah,
I love
good.
Like I get people are starting to turn on Marvel. Like, all the quips. Wow. Shut up, you love it. Shut up, you love it. Because it's
some of the quips aren't great. Some of the quips
and you know
what?
There was a scene in Quantumania where I was like, all right.
Oh.
Like the quips weren't meant to be funny. They were just like quips, and I get like quips that are funny. I'm cool with quips that are just like little, like I'm a character who, that they're. I can't explain. Here's the example though. In Quantumania, where Michelle Pfeiffer's like, staying back, I'll handle this. And she has like that knife spat with that weird alien guy, stabs him, and then he pulls it out of his arm, and then he calls a ship for them, right? That weird creature. Creature comes down, and she's like, all right, this is our ride. And they all just start quipping. They're like, this is your ride? Like, whoa, what's some ride? And she's like, after you. And like, what? Does this thing run on diesel? Like, nobody said that, but like, fuck off with that kind of reaction. It's like not believable. It takes me out of it. To be like, well, after you. And I understand that these people have shrunken down to subatomic levels and that this isn't the weirdest thing they've seen all day. But just write it better. In certain instances, little quips like that bother me.
Just shut up.
Shut up
and get on the thing.
Keep going. And like,
make the thing, make the thing feel believable that it's a giant manta ray, and and like, oh my god, this is so fucking cool. We're about to ride a giant manta ray.
There's a difference between that and then like well, that happened. And like Paul Rudd throws one of those out in this where like that big sun came down and he was like, oh shit, and he turns big and he throws the sun back, and then he's like, that was weird. And like in that moment when he said it, I was like, that's the quip that everybody fucking hates. Like everybody fucking is tearing that quip apart right now. But in that moment, I didn't mind it. Maybe it was because it was Paul Rudd.
I didn't
Maybe
like it.
because I think maybe it was Paul Rudd. Maybe it was the fact that, again, they did just shrink down to subatomic levels, and that's not the strangest thing they'll ever see, especially in this movie. But like, I didn't mind that. And I think that there's a difference between a quip and like a bad joke. Or like, is that even a joke? That's not a joke. That's a reaction.
But sell it better. I don't want to see well, that happened or that was weird. Sell the fact that you just got attacked by a sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like as an actor, how do you do that?
But that's
Me
not my
personally-
job. I'm not an actor.
Me personally, I would be like, holy fucking shit, did you just fucking...
There you go.
Yeah.
That fucking sun just came at us. Did you fucking see
There
it?
you
But,
go.
like,
Yeah.
That's a reaction.
right, but like in a movie like this, would you be like there for that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, he's already. You got to think Ant-Man's
think
already
it's-
seen a bunch
I'm
of wild
over the-
shit.
I'm
But you know
so
what?
over the Joss Whedon Marvelized humor in these movies. I'm over it.
Well,
I don't think
know.
it's
I
gonna
think
stop.
some of the jokes land.
Some of them do.
Some of them
hit,
do
in my
land. I
opinion.
agree.
Yeah.
Some of them do land, but like well, that happened and
No, that's
that
not.
was like, get out of here with this
It
shit.
was funny the first time when they said that, but now it's been overdone.
And,
so.
Like-
it's not even a joke. It's just saying that happened. It's like,
Yeah.
okay.
That
But, like,
was weird.
sell it.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that's
if
where's
you're
the-
gonna do it, you
I
gotta
think-
sell it. Yeah.
I think that people don't know exactly what they want, because if a genuine reaction like that was like, holy fucking shit, I don't think anybody would be here for it. They'd be like, all right, relax.
But like, how about this? How about just the daughter looking at him going, we got to get the hell out of here.
that would
How
have
about
been
that?
Yeah,
Isn't that because now people are believing it, but it's not trying to be like, huh, he's unbothered. It's, oh no, they're selling it. You don't have to have an
Right.
over the top reaction, but sell me the danger of the situation by having the daughter say, we need to get the hell out of here.
Right.
What
And
was
even that brings a little levity where it's like, yeah, we do. Yeah. Did you just
Yeah.
fucking see that? Yeah, we got to leave.
you
So,
know,
like,
because you're
yeah, you're right.
selling to me the danger of this thing without it being overly comical or almost like he's brushing it off.
Yeah.
Like, because you already did that with is that sun moving? You've already
Yeah, I
done
mean,
the
that's-
humor.
Yes, you started it that. Yeah,
You've already gotten the laugh. Because to me, the joke of that was, oh, that sun's moving. And you know what? That's funny because we're watching it move in the back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, that sun is moving.
I don't know. I think if we had a quipless Marvel movie, we'd miss the quips.
For sure. For sure.
It depends.
Depends on what type of movie.
Yeah.
But then you'd have like a Christopher Nolan type Marvel movie, and that just doesn't fit.
No.
It barely fit in Christopher. Like, because if you take a step back,
But write better quips.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Mhm.
get
But
better.
you're
right?
not
That's
going to
what I
get
said.
that. They write for the lowest common denominator. So this way, every fucking idiot in America can understand it.
He says
And-
funny thing,
Yeah, and clap like a seal.
right?
You know, we're not going to get Frasier level wit in these movies because the average American's a fucking idiot.
Dude,
Right.
In my head, I just pictured everybody in seats just going clapping.
That's basically what the humor is.
That's what they're aiming for. Like some of the what do you think about the Darren stuff at the end? Like
I
was
liked
that-
it.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
So because that was new, it was different. So I thought that was funny. I thought that was
But
actually
he
funny.
just he was like, "I'm glad I died an Avenger," and then he coughs up
Yeah.
that shit. It lands on Scott, and he's like, "Oh,
Oh no.
I loved it. I loved all that. I thought it
All
was
that
great."
stuff was funny. They need to do stuff like that where it's like specific to the movie and different and fun, like funny quips, not like these
But then again,
regurgitated ones we've had all the time.
unfortunately, now it's the only death in the movie is played for laughs.
Yeah.
The
Right.
only person we're watching die in this movie, because while we know maybe this version of Kang died, we then in the after credit scene see more Kangs.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we know he's not really dead.
Yeah.
And now it's like, well, the only death in this movie was played for laughs. For all the laughs, the guy's not wrong in the sense that he died a hero. Like, because of him,
Yeah, the ants were able to get through.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, he says, I died an Avenger, and they played that for laughs. But you know what? At the end of the day, if that makes the guy feel better
Yeah,
on his...
and that's what he did. He lets him have
Yeah.
it. He's like, yeah, man, you're in.
You're like
You're
your
in.
brother to me. He's like, yeah, I don't know. Okay, yeah,
Was
yeah.
I? Oh,
He's
okay.
like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That was funny. Yeah.
I also really enjoyed Michael Douglas's delivery of, holy shit, that guy looks like broccoli.
Yeah.
I loved
it.
I love that.
that was so out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Was,
Also,
was
what do
great.
you guys think of Evangeline Lilly's hair in this?
That's what I said to Rob when we were talking.
I couldn't care less.
I think it was her worst hairdo yet. That's what I said.
I just think her standing next to Paul Rudd, I'm like, that's the same person.
It was
look
like
exactly
Paul Rudd's
the same.
hair. Paul Rudd's haircut looks way better than your haircut. What's happening?
I don't know. I mean, I think if she wasn't standing next to Paul Rudd, I'd be like, yeah, you're pulling it off. You look great. But she's standing next to Paul Rudd, and I'm like, that's the same person. They both have the same face
I just
and the same hair, and it's the same person.
I don't know if they have the same face, but I was like, this is your worst haircut by far. We gotta go. Let's go back. Go back to
Sam's got notes.
let's go back. Yeah.
You gotta go.
You gotta
go.
Can you make our hair longer, please?
I could not care less about the superheroes.
Could you care less about the Wasp in the movie? Because I feel like this movie could have been called Kang and Ant-Man, and it would have been fine, and it would have been totally okay. It would have been the same plot and everything.
Well, she did save the day at the end.
She did at the very end, yes.
You want to know my biggest problem with the name of this movie? Quantumania.
This movie could have been called Kang because it was all about him anyway.
But like, I just feel like the name Quantumania, while it kind of tells you they're going to the quantum realm, it's jokey. It undersells.
I think it left something to be desired. If it's going to be Quantumania, it better be wacky as hell. And it was
pretty
wacky as hell.
Yeah, it was pretty wacky.
It's Quantumania. It should be wacky AF, as the kids say.
It was the wackiest Ant-Man by far.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you get rid of this Quantumania subtitle and add something a little stronger. Because Quantumania, just because the name of it, it kind of sounds like it's going to be played for laughs. And it feels like a lot of the Marvel movies now, they get played for laughs.
Right. Where this one wasn't really about the laughs. This one was.
Yeah, this was definitely heavier than like
exactly.
Yeah. Oh,
but
for sure. That movie got played for laughs.
But that's exactly the problem, because now you're having this movie called Quantumania, which, unless you talk about the quantum realm, doesn't really talk any sense. Why don't you call it Ant-Man and the Wasp: The Quantum Realm? It just sounds so much more serious than the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It sounds more like the movie you're making than Quantumania.
The title didn't really bother me.
I'm kind of with Robbie on that one. I feel like you could have changed the title and would have gave me more, could have been a stronger title, basically.
You know what I was expecting?
What were you expecting?
We should get into that.
Let's talk about what were you expecting? What did we see? What did we didn't see?
Yeah, so I was expecting the ex-con gang.
Yeah.
Like, I thought we would follow. I thought when Cassie shows everybody her device, I didn't think they were going into the quantum realm like right then and there, but they did, and I was like, "Oh shit, cool! We're going off the bat right now, cool." I thought we were gonna get a scene with the ex-con boys and see how they did, like after the snap. Like, did their business survive? Did all of them get blipped? I was just curious to see, I like those characters.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
The only one of them who's in the movie, we talked about it before, was David Dastmalchian. And if I'm destroying that name, I apologize. Because he was because he was the voice of the Pink Glob.
Oh, okay. We thought, my wife and I thought it was Michael Cera at first.
Oh, Michael, I understand
Michael
that.
Cera, yeah. No, it was
like
Baba Yaga.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great. Again, I think sung his praises last time, but yeah, he's still great.
I miss the ex-con gang. I miss Michael Pena.
Yeah,
and
T.I. was missed.
Yeah.
But
all right, Robbie, what about you?
Like I said before, I think the only thing I was expecting to see was a Fantastic Four reference.
Yeah.
Which we didn't get any of. Especially, like I said, Kang comes out in those transporters, the same ones that Mr. Fantastic does in Doctor Strange to the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
So I really was
Mhm.
expecting a Fantastic Four reference, but we did not get one.
Yep.
Do you think Mr. Fantastic is actually Dr. Fantastic? He's got to have a doctorate.
I think he's a fox.
I think he's Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Fox.
Yeah, the Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Mr. Dr. Fantastic Fox. Very
Yep.
good.
Mm,
Yep.
There you go.
Got him.
I think he's a silver fox.
He did have silver hair. He is Reed Richards.
Yeah,
he
I'd
did have
suck his
silver
dick.
hair in. Okay. All right.
His stretchy dick. You think he can do that with his dick?
Oh, I
Of
mean,
course he can,
of
yeah.
course, dude.
Do you
Come on.
think like he's ever been inside a woman and he's just like been like, all right, and he's made his wiener do like a little wiggle
Yeah,
against?
he's like doing
For sure.
he's doing acrobatics inside there.
That's-
Yeah.
That's got to be incredible to be able to do that.
If as a woman, that must feel great.
I mean, it's what are we doing here?
If I could do that, I would remain single just so every woman could talk about how great I was in bed.
Oh boy,
Well, if I could do that, I would. I'd probably do it.
I
course.
feel like on the tier list it would be up there, but I'd also have to do some stretchy things, out in real life too.
I'd suck my own dick every morning. Like every single morning, I'd wake up with my morning wood and just stretch it to my mouth, right directly
boy.
to it,
Oh boy.
and just go to town on myself.
How
Goblin glizzies.
God.
It's a glizzy goblin.
It's the glizzy goblin. That's terrible. You didn't say that. You didn't say it. I didn't get to say what I was expecting. I was expecting.
We don't care.
Nah, fuck you then.
Rude.
All right, fuck you. I was expecting a death. I was expecting a meaningful death.
I thought that was coming at the end,
Yeah,
That's what I was expecting.
I agree.
but you know what? I think they have. I think they got more plans. Yeah.
Oh, they got big plans now. You could tell. No one's really dying. Everyone's really living. So
Big plants.
big,
Nice.
huge elephant plants.
Good. Sounds like we should move on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wrote a song about this movie.
No shit.
I watched this. I got home and I was like, I'm gonna write a song, and I wrote a song.
Wow. I did too, but it's because that's the thing we do on this podcast.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. You know what? I'll just use my song for this.
Okay.
All right. I'll be honest. I don't have a pick.
Here he goes. I got one.
Flip that pick. Flip that pick. If you don't, I'll cut off your dick.
Whoa.
Heads.
Scissor tail. Okay. It's tails.
Oh fuck.
Hey,
Sammy, you pick.
What am I picking?
Who goes
Tails?
first?
Oh, Andy, you're going first.
Oh shit.
All right, here I fucking
Here
go.
he is.
All right, so my song is called A Straight Line because Kang says time is not a straight line. I don't live in a straight line like you fucking plebs.
Nice.
And he it's from his point of view, and it's musically a continuation of my last Ant-Man song. But this one is in a major key.
Major, I
go
thought
ahead.
it was a lieutenant.
What's it called?
Nice. It's called a straight line. So much blood on my hands, you can barely stand to look at my path for even a minute. Don't speak when I'm in the room. I'll turn this round in
conqueror. You've no idea what's to come, or what I'll do to everyone. I don't live my life in a straight line. Can't comprehend the path of time. Don't live my life in a straight line. Can't comprehend the path of time. I'll kill her again and again and again and again and again and again. I'll kill her again and again and again and again and again. I'll kill her again and again and again and again and again and again. I'll kill her again and again and again and again and again and again. I'll kill her again and again.
So yeah, that's my song, A Straight Line.
You love killing women.
You know I do. I liked that scene where he had them both in the prison, Scott and Cassie, and he was like, "Hey, do the thing I want." And Scott's like, "No." And he's like, "All right, how about I kill her, and I'll bring her back, and then I'll kill her again. I'll just keep
Yeah.
doing that in front of you until you do what I fucking want."
I'll make you watch her die for eternity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Okay, I'll
He's
do
like,
what you want."
Never mind.
Uh-oh. I really like that.
Thank you.
And again and again.
And again, it was.
And
it was
again and again. But yeah, it's
Yes.
told from Kang's point of view, and he's just a mean old boy.
A mean old boy.
Was that in the key of G?
Nope, it's
No.
actually in drop diggity D, as Robbie loves.
Oh, jiggity G.
Robbie, tell us about your song there, Robbie.
My song's just in regular D.
Nice. Is
And
it
it's
actually in the
called-
key of D?
Yeah,
Wow. D
And it's-
major or D minor?
major. And it's called KANG.
Too, Robbie.
What?
Me too, Robbie.
Oh, we got a kiss now.
Oh boy.
This is when we play the song "Kiss Me Through the Phone."
Nope.
Nice. What's it called
Kiss.
again?
It's called KANG.
All right, let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
How many holes do you have? I have holes. KANG. Well, down in the quantum realm, there's a conqueror at the helm, running things with an iron fist, putting down all who resist. He's a man who's out of time. You get real big and you're craving lime. We gotta get on out of this place with the help of a man with a fire face. You played around, got pulled in, but all Kang wants to do is win. He's whatever he's gotta be, tear apart the fabric of reality. Within himself he is revived, hence the reason he was grab his finger, he'll break your neck. Yeah, it's gotta be Kang. We both have to lose. It's gotta be through eternity. He sees it all from the end of time to the Romans' fall. Scientist to Egyptian pharaoh, every variant from man to sparrow. One is rocking that Fu Manchu. It happens even if not to you. Every timeline has a Kang, but he's got Modok in his gang. Designed to kill, it can happen quick, but he doesn't have to be a dick. Certain things just want some holes. All Kang wants is complete control. Your wife never said what was down here, but she spent almost 30 years fighting against the man known as Kang, but he's no match for the family Lang. Yeah, it's gotta be Kang. He can give you what you want. It's gotta be Kang. It's gotta be Kang. It's never too late to stop being a dick. It's Kang. That was my song called Kang.
Nice.
That was good. That was good stuff.
I liked it.
That was
Yeah.
good stuff.
I love how our songs sound exactly the same sometimes.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
similar vibes.
It's absolutely
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
But I wanted to go, like you said, yours was a continuation of your Ant-Man and Ant-Man and the Wasp songs. I wanted to do the same thing. So my first song was called Ant-Man. My second song was called Ant-Man and the Wasp. So this one I wanted to call Kang. So this one I made all about Kang.
I didn't get that from the song.
Well, you see, the chorus was just Kang
Oh,
Right.
I see it now.
on
I
repeat
get
He did
Ah.
sing the word Kang a couple times.
in a 4-part harmony.
Oh, nice. Nice.
But yeah, you know, I watched the movie and then I recorded the music before I watched the movie, and then I just worked on lyrics after watching the movie since I've seen it. And I was like, here we go.
I like how you started off with the holes. That was funny.
Yes.
I like how one of the things was you're no match for the family Lang.
yeah.
Pretty high fire
Thank you.
zinger right there.
Thank
I like both. Good job, boys. You guys did a good job.
Well, thanks.
Thanks.
Wow, thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
But yeah, that was my song called Kang.
Do you guys think that some of those characters are going to show up again?
Like who?
The blobbies, like the Kirby,
I'm
and-
thinking the guy who could read minds,
he's definitely showing up
because
again.
he's like a
pretty
that's like a
big,
big time actor.
big time
Get
actor
his
right
name.
now.
He played
I
Chi
think-
on The Good Place. You know, he was in a short with Will Ferrell. It's like a short about Will Ferrell's the therapist. It's like 15 minutes maybe. Very funny, very dark, but very funny. I forget what it's called. So fuck me, right?
Good job.
Very good. I
Good
like it.
job.
Good thing I wasted
Keep
everybody's time.
planting stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
But do we think Ant-Man is appearing? What do you think the future of Ant-Man is? How many times do you think he's going to be in future movies? Do you think there's going to be an Ant-Man 4?
Well, I think it's strange that at the end of this movie, it usually says like at the end of Thor 4, it said Thor will return again.
Right.
This one, it just said Kang will return again.
Yes.
But
Why didn't
who we
yeah,
fucking
no
kidding?
Ant-Man
Who
will
we-
return?
Who we fucking kidding?
Right. They know why
Who
we're
the
seeing
fuck
the
are we
movie.
fucking kidding?
Yeah. Do I think there'll be an Ant-Man 4? I feel like yeah.
Either that or he dies
But
in
I feel
Avengers,
like he
or
could,
maybe not
yeah.
dies, but like wraps up his story. in
I feel
Avengers.
like
He's
we
I'm
could
done.
wrap up his story and it'd be okay, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go thanks. So now going forward, this is the start of Marvel Phase 5.
Yeah.
So coming up, we have
this is Marvel Phase Cinco?
yes, very good.
Cinco. All right, good.
Yep. So we have obviously Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, The Marvels, Captain America: New World Order, Thunderbolts, and Blade is what's scheduled for the next for Phase 5. Very
And
good.
I believe Spider-Man 4.
Nope.
is also going to be in there at some point.
That's not on this list I'm looking at. So
I know, but I saw that they were talking about it. So I would
considering that
imagine-
was just announced, I'm not going to hold my breath that it'll be done by 2024.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
true.
All right. So of those movies, what are you guys most excited for? We've just seen Quantumania. What are you guys most excited for out of all those?
Most excited for Guardians 3 and the Marvels.
Now,
about you,
did you guys
Robbie?
watch? I'm most excited for either the Marvels or Captain America: New World Order.
Oh, Captain America. I forgot all
Hell
about that.
yeah.
I'm
Hell yeah. Yeah. I'm honestly, for me, it's New World Order, and it's New World Order, then Guardians of the Galaxy are like pretty close, and then Blade. I'm hoping Blade is a resurgence, you know.
I'm hoping
Yeah.
Blade is good, but because they've switched directors so close
Yeah,
to the
it's
filming,
It's not looking great.
That sucks.
yeah.
Not good.
But the Marvels, I'm really hopeful for because I enjoyed the Miss Marvel series,
Same.
and I
was
thought
good.
Captain Marvel was fun. So
Yeah, I
I
think
thought that Captain Marvel movie was good. It was a fun
Yeah.
time.
I think they could do more than they have with those characters. I feel like
Yes.
they've kind of been sitting on
Sitting
that
on
character
some
for a long
gold.
time,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
really doing anything with her.
They've been Yeah. What are they like? Why haven't we seen anything? She's pretty big. She's a pretty big name, Captain.
Well, at the end of Ms. Marvel, they dropped two pretty big things. They said
you're a
like,
mutant.
they're mutants, and Brie Larson and her like switch bodies or some shit, like switch places in the universe.
Oh.
So like that's why I'm hyped. I'm like, what's going on? You know,
Yeah.
I'm trying to find out what's going on.
What's going on here? I am
Yeah.
pretty. Yeah. Okay.
On top of the movies, we're also getting TV series. We're getting Secret Invasion. We're getting
Oh,
season
hell
2 of
yeah.
Loki.
Oh hell
season
yeah!
2 of What If, Ironheart,
yeah.
Echo, Agatha, Coven of Chaos, and Daredevil: Born Again.
Yeah.
Oh, hell
baby.
yeah.
Daredevil.
The most of
Let's
that.
go.
We know Daredevil is not going to be the same Daredevil as it was on Netflix.
Right.
They're going to tone that down.
I hope not. I hope not.
Have either of you seen Daredevil?
I've
Yes,
seen
on Netflix.
some of it. I haven't seen the whole
Yes.
thing.
I haven't seen the whole thing. I watched like
Alright.
season two seasons.
Okay, season 1, fucking awesome.
Banger.
Beauteous. Season 2, halfway through, I'm like, what? Huh? What? Because like, it starts off. It's like, oh, the Punisher's here, and like, Daredevil and the Punisher have very conflicting, views on what they do, and it was very interesting to see them bounce off each other, and like they fought each other, but like they weren't enemies. It was very
Mhm.
good.
Mhm.
And then it was like, now there's ninjas.
Yep.
What?
I
What?
think it was because the Defenders was coming out then, and
Yeah.
and then Iron Fist was trying to get worked in there. It was just. Just
Get that
bad.
shit out of my fucking face, though.
Did you see season 3 though? Because I heard that
Season
was good.
3 was right back to like excellence, and it just kind of
Ah.
skips over season 2. It's just like, hey, that never really happened. Who cares?
Okay.
And it's so good. Daredevil is honestly, Daredevil in the comics is some of the best shit I've read. It's like Batman, but like better.
Wow. To hear
Yeah.
you say that's a big deal. Andy loves Batman. He
Yeah,
loves.
I would
Batman.
kiss Batman on
He wants to
right
suck
on his
Batman's
beehole.
cock. He wants to deep throat the cork. So.
And we've seen Batman's cock in comics. It's impressive.
That's true. Yeah.
So that's big. That's big coming from you, bro. Okay.
I mean, it depends on the Batman run, like who's writing it. Because sometimes Batman's just annoying with like, I have a contingency for this.
Yeah.
Shut up, Batman. You don't know everything, you fucking dickhead. You should be dead. You shouldn't have any fucking cartilage on any of your joints because you're just tossing yourself around this city. Also, why does anybody live here? It's a terrible place. You're protecting a place that's fucking been dead for years. Get out.
Yeah.
Just get out. Everybody should leave.
He can't give up.
But
he
like-
can't give up because of his parents. He promised he'd
I
protect
get
them.
it.
Yeah.
I get it. It's good. It's just
So-
sometimes I get bored of it. Like,
What do you want to translate from the comics into the Daredevil show? You want to see something? You want to see something
honestly,
translate from that
what
to
they
the show?
what they did with the Netflix show, seasons 1 and 3 specifically, and halfway of season 2 was fucking perfect in my opinion.
Hmm.
It was
So are you excited
really, really good.
Are you excited for the show on Disney then? Once Marvel's got their
I'm
once
excited
Disney's
to
got
see.
their grips in it.
I'm excited to see more, but like, I hope they don't like make it too babyfied. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Daredevil itself is a very dark concept. It's like this man who's like pretty deeply religious, and like, so what scares him is the devil, so he dresses up like the devil. And like, they didn't really even touch on that in Netflix. They didn't really go into how religious he is, other than like when he goes to the church in the third season. But like, yeah, he's a complex character, and I like that about him. And like, his motivation is similar to Batman's in that, like, it's not because somebody killed his parents in front of him. It's like because he's religious, he doesn't want to kill. Like, thou shalt not kill, right? But thou shalt break your fucking femur, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'll fuck you up till you can't
Yeah.
fucking move, but
Yeah.
I won't kill you. But like, I don't. He's just, it's really good. And sometimes the comics go too dark. Like, I know in like Born Again, I think it is, like, Ellen Page is a heroin addict, and she sells out Matt Murdock's secret identity to the Kingpin for like drug money, and then she dies. And I was like, that's too much. Like, don't bring that in. And Disney
Right.
won't do that.
No.
It's too much.
But I hope Disney does keep it like not
It's
the
gotta
same
be
as
dark.
the Netflix, but give me some dark. We need some dark. It's Daredevil. You know,
Yeah.
he's like constantly fighting with, the same thing Batman is like, I don't want to kill you, but you're so evil that I might have to. Or I'll,
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's part of it in like him and the Kingpin. That's part of that.
Oh,
And Bullseye. Yeah, those are the two big ones.
yeah. I'm excited to see Marvel's take on Bullseye, and I don't know if I'm excited to see. I guess we already saw Marvel's take on Kingpin,
Well,
right? 'Cause
Bullseye
of
is
the-
in season 3 of Daredevil. You gotta watch
Oh, I
Like,
do
good.
gotta watch it. Yeah, okay. I'll give it a watch. Yeah,
But,
so I'm excited to see, because Kingpin was in Miss Marvel.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
He's good, and they leaned into the kind of the superness of it. Like, he's a big, strong daddy.
he wasn't just
But,
a
like,
normal big fat guy. He
he
was
also
real
just-
strong,
He like took an explosion to the face.
and he walked it off and didn't die. Yeah,
But yeah, and I think he gets shot at the end of that, right?
he did, and I don't think he died. I'm pretty sure he's still alive.
No, he's definitely not dead.
Yeah.
I know in the comics he gets shot in the face and he goes blind and he gets his eyes replaced or some shit. I can't remember.
Wild man. Yeah, so we're excited for So what are you excited for, Robbie? What TV shows are you excited for?
I'm excited for Loki season 2, but what I'm really excited about is you're seeing the difference. Marvel's really kind of splitting here because you're seeing the Secret Invasion where we're really bringing the Skrulls back into focus.
Mhm.
And
another
the
thing.
Marvels
Mhm.
and the Marvels, which are going to get a lot of Skrull focus, and you're also getting this multiversal stuff. So you're getting a lot of realms, you're getting universes, and you're getting these two kind of splits. And it kind of looks like you're going to get the TV shows, which focuses more on Earth and realistic problems, because you have Secret Invasion. We're getting the Skrulls. What If, which who knows what If is going to be. It's hard to tie that in with the MCU. You get Ironheart, which is definitely going to be a real world issue. Echo, same thing. Daredevil, same thing.
Mhm.
And then you have Agatha, Coven of Chaos, which I think is going to be really interesting because that's going to be the continuation of the Scarlet Witch story.
Yeah, I hope
That's funny.
Scarlet Witch goes in there.
Did they say they're gonna make WandaVision 2? They say that?
Because like I feel like she learned her lesson. She's like, I'm not.
No,
gonna
I
be
thought I
famous
saw
for-
somebody post something.
I mean, the follow-up to
Two.
WandaVision is Doctor Strange 2.
True.
And she's like, what I really liked about
It was
that
so cool.
was when he's like, I don't know who's attacking this girl, but let me ask the greatest sorceress I know. And then he goes to Scarlet
Yeah.
Witch, and she's like, "Oh yeah, that's me."
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh shit!
I love that. Shit.
Oh damn!
I love that
fucked.
shit.
Yeah. All right, good. Yeah, I think Marvel's in good hands. I think going forward we're gonna be okay. I think there's some things that we really like to look forward to. Guardians 3, definitely. Loki 2, definitely. The Captain America shows. The next one with Sam Wilson, 100%.
Yeah,
The Marvel show.
I'm really excited for Ironheart because I don't think they did enough with her in Wakanda Forever.
I agree.
I'm excited
for
to
that as well.
explore what she's about for sure. Yeah, 100%.
And I hope they redesign the suit.
I didn't hate it, but I would like a redo.
I didn't like it.
agree.
I thought it looked like an action figure. I didn't like that.
I thought it should look way more Wakandan than it was. Should be way more like, you know how like what's his name's arm, Winter Soldier's arm was redone, and you were like, this is
Yeah.
clearly from Wakanda. This thing is fucking sick. The suit, I was like, where's this from? I can't tell. It's gotta,
Yeah.
it's all right. It was, it definitely needs a redo. We'll see.
You think Rhodey's gonna be in Ironheart?
It would be awesome to see him in it. Some part of Tony still there.
Do some suit up kind of shit.
Imagine he's like her mentor. Oh,
Yeah,
be
I wouldn't be
sick.
surprised.
that'd
That'd
be
be cool.
so cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, Andy, where can they find us on the socials?
Oh, you can't. I deleted it all.
Well, that fucking blows.
Nah.
All right, where can they find our music?
I'm Jarshin. Yeah, let me do the music because I suck at the socials. You could go to Spotify, anywhere you get your music. Deezer. I know a lot of people use Deezer.
Why do you keep plugging Deezer? Nobody uses that. Stop plugging Deezer.
Sam, chill. We have stock in Deezer.
Oh, you got stock.
I'll be honest, Sam. For whatever reason, Andy has had this obsession with Deezer since
All
we
right,
started the
Robbie,
podcast.
you know what?
Here we go.
You know what? You're a real son of a bitch, right? All right, you go to Deezer. You go to Deezer.com. You go to Spotify. Anywhere you get your music, you type in The Royds, ROYDS. And we got 2 albums, and they're
Christmas
great.
song.
And then we got a Christmas song. That's true. And then
Bop,
you
bop,
go
bop,
to-
bop, bop.
yeah, and then you go to TheRoyds.bandcamp.com, and you can find all of our podcast songs. Are you going to be putting this one up, or is this?
I'm gonna put this up. Yeah,
Oh, sick!
because now we're calling this hot and fresh. We didn't have an idea for the other. We just called them bonus sods.
Yeah.
Boner sods.
Exactly. Now it's hot and fresh.
Hot and fresh out the kitchen. I'm not gonna sing it.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
Robbie, where can
Oh
they find
my-
us on the Media de la Social?
Very good. They can find us on Instagram at @the_Royds, Twitter and YouTube at TheRoydsBand. On YouTube, you should subscribe and you get the songs with videos made by Ravid Design. So make sure to subscribe to the
Check that out.
YouTube channel.
Good videos on there.
Yeah, check it out.
Absolutely.
Hit that
Check us out on.
subscription.
If you ever interrupt me again, I'll cut off your dick.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
check it out. Yeah, check it out.
You
Hey,
can
man.
subscribe. Did you not hear me?
I'm sorry.
Are you done? You
Yeah,
can
check it
subscribe.
I'm such a rascal, Robbie.
Yeah, rascal without a fucking dick.
Okay.
You can subscribe to our YouTube at TheRoydsBand, TikTok at TheRoyds, Instagram at @the_Royds, and Twitter at TheRoydsBand. As Andy said, check out our music and all the Bandcamp stuff. Sam, do you have anything to promote? Where can they find you on the socials if they want to?
Oh, I have an Instagram.
Although an ugly fuck like you, I don't imagine they'd want to see you on social media.
Very rude.
You know what? That's pretty rude, dude. That's pretty rude.
as he puts on lipstick.
Well,
They gotta look better for the boy.
Yeah, for the boys. Yeah. I have an Instagram. It's Picture Book Boy with an I. And yeah.
So like picture book boy. So like there's an I in book.
Yes, picture book. I don't
Boik.
know. I boik. Picture boik. Yeah, there you go. No, it's at the end. It's at the end instead of BOY. It's BOI. It's gotta be hip and cool for the new kids.
Nice. thank you for listening, and make sure you leave a 5-star review and tell your friends.
Yeah, that's very important. And you should also subscribe to YouTube and leave comments on every single video.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Yep.
Several comments.
Rob and Andy love reading the comments, though.
Yeah, Andy
love
will
reading.
personally respond to every one of them.
Right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I will.
Rob
I will.
will send a dick pic out to him.
That's a lie. That is a lie.
That's slander.
That one I need to
That's-
stress is a lie.
That's definitely fake. Don't do that. Yep.
What are we doing next? Are we doing that?
Yeah.
Okay,
This
what are we doing
coming
next week?
this coming Monday, or not next? It's this coming Monday. Idiot.
How dare you?
Idiot. That's your name. Idiot.
How dare you?
We're finally getting to the Groat book.
Sick.
Oh.
Yeah, the Moat Brook.
The moat, the goat hook.
Very good.
Very
Very good.
Yep.
Lay Nook.
Nice. Sam, you got one?
I don't think I could. I don't think so. No.
You said no. No.
Not on this one.
All right. Send us an email at roydsreview@gmail.com. That's ROYDSREVUE@gmail.com. And bye.
Bye.
Bye.